So it turns out Kaze is not as bad as I originally thought in the game, and while I still stand on the opinion that Ultra Legendary is unnecessary, and getting a hypercharge on release, it is, just a whole bunch of mechanics seems kind of unfair to people who aren't willing to just pay to get a bunch of progression. And at the same time, I do understand that there's free stuff in the game, and you'll still get the rewards for free, but it just feels like you can get ahead a lot faster nowadays in Brawl Stars. But luckily, due to some mysterious circumstances that I'm not going to disclose because I want a Supercell creator code, I actually did get to play as Kaze against some players, and I have some good news. It's not as bad as you think. Kaze actually does require like some level of skill. Well, I'm saying some level because for me, it took me a lot of skill to like actually understand this character. And since I'm behind most people in Brawl Stars, I'm gonna say it's just gonna take some skill. For most of y'all, that was a crazy yawn. But basically all I'm saying is like when maneuvering like your attacks, it's kinda slow. Not slow as in the attack's actually slow, but it feels slow when you're attacking and you feel exposed. So it's like you don't hurry up and finish your kill, like you're going to get shot down. And fortunately for everyone, she doesn't have really good health, so she suffers from the weakness of being able to be gunned down by literally anyone. So, you might want to pick up Clancy. Well, fortunately, he's getting a skin and a hypercharge, so that makes it even better. Griff is a pretty good pick. Honestly, yeah, those two are going to be your main picks. Maybe Meg's, Mech. Just anyone who can deal, like, a lot of damage in short periods of time. 8-bit, and tanks who can, like, survive a very long period of time are pretty good. And another thing, it's going to be, like, it's not bad dealing with a Kaze who switches between the two forms. I'm not even going to lie. It feels almost the same. One of them is just a dash, and the other one's a shortish, not really, like a medium range attack. It's not going to be the end of the world. Obviously, when the character releases, it's going to be pretty bad, because everyone's going to be playing it. But it's like, switching through the two forms and trying to play the game, even like as one form, it's going to get difficult. And even though they'll be switching back and forth, their attacks, while they're not similar, they're like close enough to where you're basically still dealing with the same character. It's kind of like a Larry and Laurie situation. They still have the same health. One of their gadgets may be the equivalent of Kenji's that can heal them up. But for the most part, it's just dealing with the same character with a different attack, which is, Larry and Laurie's gadget. And finally, any bad random or just anyone with not a lot of skill in button mashing will probably find themselves using the ninja aspect a lot more, because the geisha aspect, it actually, like, no. The thing switches up on you. It's similar to Shade's attack, where it has like a critical hit point. It moves around, and you gotta line your attack up with the enemy and that, as well as like yourself, because you're moving with that. So it's just another form. I see a lot of players